in Thailand to see people with so little, with so much joy and so much happiness and the commitment to family. Probably because they've never been in a place where there is such an abundance of beautiful women. With a much younger partner, I think it's intelligent to understand there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Two different things. Lonely is when you are not secure or comfortable being in the presence of yourself. You know, when you really say retire, at first I thought I'd never retire. I threw all the medication that doctors had prescribed for me in the trash.
Good afternoon, Anthony Chambers, aka Tony. We're back. How are you doing?
I am deliciously well, thank you.
Where are we at the moment?
We're in Wongamad Beach at the Club Royale.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about your music background. And can you explain a little bit on what has music done in your life?
You know, it's amazing. I'm a preacher's kid, right? And so my dad became a pastor when I was like, I think 3 years old. However, I didn't start singing in church until I was probably around 7 or 8. But I took off with the bang because, of course, I was leading the junior choir and that sort of thing, which grew up into directing the senior choir, all that thing. But largely, I was active in music in school because my dad moved on up the hill, if you would. We were living down in the hood of Los Angeles, and we ended up in the View Park, Baldwin Hills area, where a lot of talented musicians were in full effect then, when I was a kid. And of course, I grew up with their children. Like Ray Charles was my neighbor, and Ray Jr. and we still chat. You know, we've known each other since we were 14 years old.
Wait, go back. Ray Charles was your neighbor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I've been hearing you drop some names in a couple of conversations, and like you really grew up among some legends.
It's pretty amazing that life fixed it that way. But my dad was a real mover and shaker, and so right up the hill, like I said, we had James Cleveland, the father of gospel, was less than a block away. You know, Ray Charles is at the top of the hill up on the ridge, and Tina Turner was up there, Nancy Wilson was up there, the Brothers Johnson was there. You know, these were our regular neighbors. So, but it had really nothing to do with my musical journey. My journey happened at church, happened in school, in college. My voice has always made a way for me. That's the most important thing I like to think about. You know, I did not make it big in the music game, even though I had an album and a few singles out, that sort of thing in my youth. But my voice always made room for me. Whether I sang at a function or sang at a jazz date or just kind of sat in on a jam, it always opened up another opportunity for me, for which I'm grateful. Same thing happened here in Thailand. I came here, I sang at a gig, at a jam session on a Sunday, and before I got home, they had offered me a gig, and I played in a club here called the Jazz Pit for like 6 months after just coming to town. So,
music has been such a big part of your life, but today you also help people transform their lives. How did that transition happen?
You know, that's a crazy question, to use your term, your vernacular, crazy, because I don't know how that happened. You know, I've always had this inclination to help people. I mean, when I was in junior high school and high school, I always helped people solve their problems. So I guess that was kind of an innate thing, just like singing. It's just innate. It's something I didn't have to practice or prepare to do. It's something that I just do. And even now, at this juncture of life, I'm still doing that, and you've opened up this new opportunity that hopefully, if folks are listening or paying attention, that can gain something from my life experience, or maybe I just may say something that could shift the way you look at life to cause you to make the necessary change that could benefit you most.
One of your philosophies is life is delicious.
Yeah.
What does it really mean to you?
Well, people used to say I'm crazy because I'd say I'm delicious. Some people say I'm okay, I'm all right, I'm hanging in there. But when I say life is delicious, it evokes an emotion from me. It causes me to salivate with excitement about living. You know, every day, every morning I wake up, it's my birthday. When my birthday rolls around, I call it an anniversary of life. So it's about having or feeling an emotion of not taking life for granted. And that being here in Thailand, to see people with so little, with so much joy and so much happiness and the commitment to family. It's an amazing thing to witness. And I think we, as a Western culture, could learn a great deal from that.
How do you stay positive during difficult times?
You know, the difficult time is not ever in the moment. The difficult time is from the past or worrying about the future, projecting what may or may not occur into the future as opposed to being in this moment. Like right now, bro, we don't need anything. We're not hungry. You understand? We don't need money. We don't need anything right now because in this moment, we're fully self-contained. But because we time travel in our minds, we cause our own suffering. And most people have not quite discovered that idea yet.
Why do you think so many people rediscover themselves after moving abroad?
Well, number one, it takes them away from everything that's familiar. So you're not on the hamster wheel of life. You're not living Groundhog Day. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the same thing, same place, same time, every day. You know, you're forced to step out of your comfort zone. And comfort zone is really another word for being in a rut. You know? So breaking the comfort zone and understanding that you are an infinite being with infinite possibilities. It's like a guy trying to mac on a girl just to get in bed with her. All right? And that few moments that he spends going fast, trying to get there, to get to the end, actually, he's trying to touch the infinite part of a woman's being. You know what I'm saying? A woman is such a profound being, a unique expression of what God is. You know what I'm saying? And I think to experience her, you should take your time. Take it slow. Take it easy. Savor the flavor.
Many retirees wonder about dating in Thailand. Why do you think this topic comes up so often?
Probably because they've never been in a place where there is such an abundance of beautiful women, aesthetically as well as internally. But the other thing is accessibility. See, that's what blows fellas away, is that they are accessible. No one is looking at you and say, oh, you 71 years old, I ain't feeling you. No, they don't look at me that way. You know what I'm saying? They are accustomed to an age gap. The average is 30-year difference. A woman in LA say, well, she must have some issue, maybe she got daddy issues, you know what I'm saying? Why would she want to be with a man that old? But she's looking for maturity. She's looking for stability. You know, she's looking for sincerity. But older gentlemen come here and they think they got game. What's funny, they think that they are predators when they, in fact, turn out to be the prey. That fascinates me. I love to watch that kind of reality check come into play. It's amazing.
What advice would you give someone considering a relationship with a much younger or older partner?
Well, With a much younger partner, I think it's intelligent to understand